Hi you guys, so we just got back from Mexico and I'm just walking around the yard looking at the beds, making sure nothing broke, and I saw a couple things that I thought you might be interested in. This is my middle bed of these three long beds. I planted garlic in this bed. Last year I planted garlic in this bed. I planted some extras in that bed. I planted this bed for harvesting this year and that bed. So this garlic, and that's what it is coming up here, garlic, are garlics that I missed pulling last year. So you know when you pull up a garlic or you try to dig it up and the grain snaps off and then you're trying to find the bulb and you can't find it? That's what this is. And I know that's true because you'll see multiple garlic tops growing. And I pulled one out, so I'm just going to show you what it looks like so I didn't have to dig it up on camera. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 individual garlics were left in there. So how does that happen? Well, this is how it happens. This is one garlic head that I missed last year. So because garlic cloves want to become their own garlic plant, I've got 6 plants here that I can now replant, but I've got them here and here and here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. But I'm going to yank that out and it's not going to come all out. The thing to think about is when you're pulling the garlic, if you miss it, you really should try to go after it and pull it. Alright, see, that's another one with multiple heads. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what happens if you just leave it? Well, these heads, or these cloves, are so close together growing, it's not going to give you any kind of bulk garlic to pull out. So you want a nice big head, right? You don't want a scrawny little scrawny one. So you're going to want to pull these and then transplant them one at a time, far enough away from each other so you can get a nice big garlic head. You know, enough room between the two so they can both get pretty big. And that's what I need to do with these. Again, this is not a bed that I planted this year. I skipped it. So these are all garlics that I missed. They could have been bubles or combs that I missed, which is very likely because those take 2 years to get into a head. These look a little different, don't they? They're more kind of purpley. It's also March, you know, it's early in the year. These are overwintered. Yeah, see, I just pulled the greens right off of that, so that means I'm going to have to get something and dig it out. But it's right there, so I'll leave it. Anyway, so if you go through your yard and you see a bunch of these sticking together, pull it, transplant it. It's not too late to transplant the garlics. They've already overwintered, they've stratified. So you can just move them and, you know, just make sure there's enough room in between. So there you have it. Thanks for watching.